Welcome to I'm Right, You're Wrong. Make sure I'm live. Hot damn, I am. I'm getting good at this. About time. Welcome to I'm Right, You're Wrong, so F off. I was right and everybody else was wrong way before everybody else thought they were right and everybody else was wrong, which is what this country has turned into, which is disgusting. There's no debate. There's no debate. People believe what they're told. They believe what they're told, and they'll defend it to the day they die, because if they were ever to be proven wrong, the world would end. So no one will ever be wrong again. But they'll be wrong, they just won't know it. It's not a good recipe at all. Maybe it's just the people on social media. I don't know. I get along with everybody fine in public. Maybe the media is just trying to distort our view of our own country. The media is now turned to dividing us. Used to be the government divided us. Now the media, in cahoots with the fucking government, is dividing us. I'm right, you're wrong. I'm going to start off with with proof that I'm right. Here, I'm going to do my little Ukraine song that I did. I did this song as soon as the Ukraine bullshit started. As soon as the Ukraine bullshit started, I was like, oh, here we go. I'm going to tell you what's going on. I know what's going on, and I knew exactly what was going on, and what I knew was exactly what was going on is going on. It's a big fucking cash cow for the military-industrial complex and politician and world leaders. And if you don't believe that, you're stupid. That's why you're not listening to this show, because you're intelligent. The stupid people, they can't even figure out this show is on. So I don't worry about the stupid people. There's plenty of them out there. But this will show you. This will show you. I wrote this months and months and months ago. I think right when we first agreed, like the first shipment of our arms to Russia, or maybe it was before, maybe it was just when Russia was amassing on the border, and I said, well, here's what's coming. Here's what's fucking coming. Get my deal here. And I was dead. I was dead on. 100% correct. As usual. I don't know why you wouldn't listen to somebody who has an incredible track record of always being right. A little Ukraine song for you that I wrote many, many months ago. Both parties shouted out loud, we want a mushroom cloud, Ukraine. Put troops on the ground, get the body bags out, Ukraine. Real rich guys cheat and lie, no surprise, Ukraine. It's all coming true. Yeah, don't get the blues, 'cause it's fucking fake news, Ukraine. Afghanistan is done, we need another one, Ukraine. They spread lies, bullets fly, young men die, Ukraine. Might be an extended solo here. I guess I could just use this time to tell you how dead balls on this song is. 100% prophetic, 100% true. Big fucking money pit. Where do you think all those arms are going? We're just dumping them in there. We don't even care. Take the money. Take the weapons. Yeah, we're getting rich off of this. I'm sure you are too, selling them on the black market. putting them in offshore accounts like Eastern European country leaders generally do. Let's bring it back. I'm telling you. This shit stinks real strong like AOC's thong, Ukraine. Woo. Yeah, who knows the facts? It's just partisan crap. Ukraine. I want to say cocaine. They divide you and I, then high five. Ukraine. They spread. Got excited. They spread lies, bullets fly, young men die. Ukraine. Nailed it. It's not that hard. I was right about the Iraq War. So I was right. See, this is you know, you don't have a lot of people who can say this because not a lot of people at all oppose the Iraq War. There's not a big outcry against the Iraq War. I called it from the beginning when the Colin Powell's holding up his fake little yellow cake shit. I'm like, what a fucking joke. When George Bush said in his after post 9/11 speech, gonna need to have a 10-year war on terror. I was like, oh my God, a war on terror. They're never gonna stop, ever, ever, ever. And they didn't. When it was a 20-year, $3 trillion boondoggle to enrich a bunch of fucking crooked motherfuckers at the expense of American troops. How about them apples? I was right about the... No, I'm talking about Afghans. Iraq wasn't 20 years. It was a long time, and it was the same kind of boondoggle. The whole thing, the whole encompassing Iraq-Afghanistan deal was a 20-year, $3 trillion boondoggle. And I told you the Iraq war was bullshit. And I was completely right. The Republicans. The Republicans hated me. Oh, you're a communist. Oh, what are you talking about? You don't support the troops. Who are you, fucking liberal, hating on the Iraq war? Those Iraqis, they targeted America on 9/11. No, they didn't. Sorry that 70% of Americans believe that. Iraq had nothing to do with 9/11. So I called that out, was completely right. Big boondoggle, big fake war. And then the Ukraine situation started to escalate, and I called that out as well. It's not hard if you're a rational, nonpartisan, thinking person. And what's the latest? Ukraine, I believe we authorized Ukraine, well, we have the authority, to send drones into Russia now. So now it's like, I don't care what party you're in. Shut that dog up! Shush! Bella! Bella! Hello? Is anybody out there? Bella! Stop it. It's very hard to concentrate with that. Okay, what was I saying? Completely lost my train of thought. Bella! I'm gonna have to go out there. I can't take the growling. All right, she's gonna shut up. I'll start from square one. I believe I was telling you about how I was the only guy that was coming out against the Iraq War, and I was on the cutting edge before it became, even such a partisan bullshit deal. You're the yellow and blue Democrat, or you're a Republican who thinks, whatever. I told you before all that. So I was first in. Ukraine war is going to be a bunch of bullshit. You don't even have to know. You don't have to know about the color revolution or whatever when allegedly the U.S. Replaced the pro-Russian guy in the Ukraine with the pro-USA guy, Zelensky. You don't have to even know about that. You just know that this war was ridiculous from the onset. And Ukraine and Russia had been at war for years over the eastern part, where many of the people speak Russian and are more inclined to be Russian citizens. And this should, if you look at what's happened with this war and what could happen with this war, not finding a diplomatic solution to that is such a crime against humanity. And if you don't believe that, you don't know nothing. You don't know nothing. You're just spouting talking points that you hear other people who are paid to read a script say, so that you can fill your brain with the things to say that aren't even remotely true. If you believe any mass media outlet verbatim, from Fox to CNN to ABC to NBC to CBS to PBS to NPR, you're not thinking right. All these things, everything. I don't understand why people just can't understand the basics. And I speak to, I'm speaking as this goes out into the ether. I'm speaking to the masses. I'm speaking of the masses, the people that listening to this, obviously a little savvier than the masses. Hi. It's just a scary. It's a weird time. We talked about the Musk thing earlier. The Musk Chappelle thing, where where Elon Musk. Here's the you could tell this is the story verbatim. This is just the fact of what the video was. Dave Chappelle brings on Elon Musk on stage at a San Francisco comedy event. He gets about 50% boos and 50% cheers. At other times, as Chappelle continued, the boos would start, and the boos would be a little more, and then they would be drowned out by cheers. So it seemed like the cheers were more, it was still 50-50, but they were more enthusiastic about their support for Elon Musk. So it was a 50-50 deal. Chappelle, after the boos and cheers died down a little bit, he's like, okay, boos and cheers. So he was there. He honestly portrayed it as boos and cheers. Yet every person on the left I saw post about it, they said it was Dave Chappelle was viciously booed. Dave Chappelle. Elon Musk was viciously and just raucously booed for 10 minutes, and they don't even mention that it was a 50-50 deal, and it was San Francisco. It was one of the most liberal cities in the country, and the people have been told by the media outfits that those people in San Francisco that would listen to or watch that Elon Musk is a fascist. And still, it was only 50-50, but you can't even tell the truth. You're not delusional. I don't think you're delusional. I don't think you hear that, you see the Dave Chappelle video and go, oh, no cheers for him. All boos. Listen to all those boos. No, I think you see that video and go, well, I'm just going to say that he was booed because I heard boos. And that makes me right. And that's the new the new debate. That's the new way you debate. Excuse me. I feel like it's the biggest story in the world is the death of truth. It's like you could have a truth, but if the wrong person says it, it's not a truth. I mean, human nature, the two-party system, it's always been, yeah, my guy's right, yeah, your guy's wrong. It's always been that way, somewhat. But now it's just like you could you could have a video. Let's just say you had a video of Joe Biden, and he was shooting his dog in the head because he was mad at his dog, and the video was from the camera inside the nanny cam, and you got Jill come in and go, Joe, what did you do? And then outside the window you see Joe's Mercedes with his license plate number, so it all seems legit. This was a 100% proof. The cops came. It was, it was under the carpet, but now we found the police report. Joe Biden shot a dog because he's got a bad temper, and 100% proven. And the left would just say, no, that's fake. That's a deep fake. Well, we got witnesses. No, it's a deep fake. So the death of truth. When you have to put the disclaimer out there. I'm not, I'm not a right-wing person. I never have been. But now I'm forced to speak against what the left is doing because they're really ruining America. So they seem it may be their role. Could be their role. Republicans' role is to, you guys are going to take this heat and you're going to do this and that, and we'll support you just enough to get a bunch of that shit done. And then, maybe the plan is we'll come in and we'll, start out, like we're doing good, and then we'll just, take control. And, we'll all be, you can give us your phony opposition, and we'll all be in control, complete control. Because people are so divided that they don't realize we took every last penny. It's not pleasant. It's just the death of truth. People have changed. Social media has ruined people. You see people like I think we talked about it a little bit earlier on Cluster F. Joe Rogan, mainstream guy, Fear Factor. Everybody loved Joe Rogan on Fear Factor and on the UFC. He's a comedian, and everybody. I never really heard a bad thing about Joe Rogan. He mentions some questions he has about information that seems to be being suppressed about the virus, and has questions. He has questions about it. And then when he got the virus, he took treatments that were currently banned, and so that made him a bad guy. That made him, all of a sudden, you can't like Joe Rogan or anything he stands for. Immediately demonized because he went against what the current narrative was. Same with Elon Musk. Everybody loved Elon Musk. God, he's great. He's going to take us to Mars. SpaceX. Elon Musk is going to take us to Mars. Fucking Elon Musk. Elon Mars. Everybody loved Elon. Doing great things. He's drilling tunnels. He's got borers. Got big tunnel digging devices. Got the electric semi. He's going to Mars. He's a fucking mover and a shaker. Oh, what? He wants absolute free speech? Fascist. Don't like him anymore. Cancel my Tesla. What the fuck are you talking about? That's not even... What kind of pathetic? You're pathetic. You're I can't tell you how pathetic you are. The left, speaking, they're making a mockery of you. They're making a mockery of you. You are now forced to believe that children should alter their bodies chemically and surgically before they're old enough to make informed decisions. You believe that now. You believe that the lady who's the lady who's Surgeon General, that lady, that Rachel lady, if you believe that lady is an admiral, and she's a lady. You have to believe that. Or you have to pretend to believe it. How disgusting is that for you? As someone on the left, how disgusting is it for you to have to believe in genital mutilation and that stuff, that other stuff? You have to believe it. You have to buy into it. You have to believe And I believe they've brainwashed a lot of people that the First Amendment, doesn't apply anymore. It has to be, judged. Your speech has to be judged, and there will be someone who determines whether that speech is acceptable. I don't think we had any problems with speech for 200 and however many years this country's been around. There's no problem, You can, well, if you say something, you say something. Hey, buddy, I'm gonna come over there and beat you with a hammer. You call the police, and you say the guy said he's gonna beat me, and the complete cops will come and say you can't be saying you're gonna beat that guy in the hammer. If you do again, we're gonna haul you to jail. There's always been limits to free speech. There's no problems at all. No problems at all until they don't want you to talk anymore. Then there's a problem. Also, what I wanted to say about that is, hang on a second. I forgot what I was going to say because I was reading Dave. Dave says Clinton called you deplorable, Trump called you unessential, and Biden calls you a terrorist. That's true. I mean, you see, you have to. You see, people don't think. They don't put things together. They don't say, "Oh, well, Hillary said they were deplorable." Well, that's a pretty bad term, deplorable. You're deplorable. You're awful. You're horrible. There's nothing good about you. And then, so when you get all the way up to Biden, now you're a terrorist. So if you support a certain candidate and think a certain way, you're a terrorist. Well, what's the next one? What's the next one? What's the next term? Murderers? Something even worse? And I said it before, and it's already happened. You get it's not a big leap. It's not a big leap between somebody is deplorable, despicable, disgusting. Oh, they didn't get the shot. Well, they shouldn't be treated. They should die. There's not a big leap from they should die to they should be killed. So you people, that's why, like Joe Rogan was forced to come out and say you got to vote Republican. And the sad thing is, keep this one on the down low. The Republicans are going to get in there, and you think the Democratic Party doesn't attract a certain kind of person. Neither does the Republican Party as far as candidates. They attract self-serving people who want to play a role and line their pockets while barely keeping the country running because because they're incompetent. And so when you're corrupt and incompetent, you can't get anything done. So both parties are exactly the same, but you can't convince people like that. It'll be if the Republican is the next guy, he'll be calling somebody something really bad. The Republican Party will be calling I don't know what'll happen. Something will happen. And the Democrats will be something worse than terrorists. I don't know what it'll be. Bet they'll surprise us. Bet they got a juicy one. You wouldn't have come up with deplorables? No. That's a good one. It's just a big enough word to make people confused about what they're trying to do. But we know what they're trying to do. They're trying to make people, citizens of the United States, out to be something worthless and not deserving of equity under the law. It's the kind of mentality that would say Ashley Babbitt, a veteran who was at the Capitol on the 6th, deserved to get shot. There's people who say that. You find people all the time. Well, she got what she deserved. It's not a far leap. Yippee-yo. What's up, Tim Amorosa? Mike Miller, Rob Horrible, Dean Flansburgh, Kevin Kistner. What's up, Dave? Eric Estridge. Johnny Stigarelli. Appreciate you tuning in. What's up, AJ? That's true. They did. I mean, they've already kind of gone there with murderers, Dave, because they say the people who didn't take the jab were killing the jabbed. And you know, that might have been a vice versa. Might have been a kind of a vice versa deal, huh? Can't say the vice versa. Fortunately, vice versa is almost. I think in the year 2025, vice versa will be gone. We're losing a lot of words and a lot of things because we're getting so stupid. So, like, you know, you be 2025 in the distant future, 3 years from now, or 2 years from now, actually. People would go, and, you know, vice versa. And they're like, what? You speaking some foreign language? What's a vice versa? Is that a credit card? God, we're dumb. We're dumb as rocks, people. Should be interesting. Get your dumb people repellents in whatever form you wish to get them. Because the dumb people are coming for you. They'll be the first ones coming for you. It's like, I don't know if you know, having a generator is a good idea. I don't know if it is. You got your generator. Maybe it's a natural gas or gas. It doesn't matter what fuel it is. And you got your generator, and the shit goes down, man. They shoot up the electric grid. That's what they've been doing. It's the latest rage. It happens, and the things start. Well, power didn't come back on 3 days later. You know, shit's kind of going down. I think you fire up that generator. Whew, get the AC going. Get the fridge. Keep the fridge running. Phew, thank God for that generator. All of a sudden, there's a knock at the door. And about 30 people coming to take your generator. Unless you got some kind of magical generator that doesn't make a sound. Man, that's all the people are be doing. Listening for that sound. Hey, I hear a generator. Let's go take the fucking generator. That's what to see. I don't think doing a generator is going to have you any good. Do you any good? I don't think it is. Just take a generator. That's the worst thing you can have. It lets them know that somebody who's prepared, that's where you are. Oh, that person's got food, water, a generator. Where's that? Where's that generator? Let's find it. They'll find you. So that's why I don't have a generator. Spending on other things. Dumb people repellents. Maybe some of that. Yeah, so I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe it'll just be World War III. It's not even a thing. You're not going to hear on the news over and over again, really. Maybe if you listen to, like, you know, a right-wing deal, that the drone strikes carried out by the Ukraine into Russian territory, which is, you know, an escalation of a war with a nuclear power, which I don't believe if that's ever happened. I mean, maybe like the Iraq war. I guess we were a nuclear power, but they didn't. You know, we were just fucking going in and obliterating shit. And the only problem, we didn't have a problem invading that country and taking it over. We just had a problem keeping it. So it's just so outrageous that there's and the Republicans see, you know, you think the Republicans are going to come in and save the day? As Lindsey Graham goes, we're going to give the Ukraine whatever the Ukraine needs for as long as the Ukraine needs it. What the fuck are you talking about? Americans don't even know where Ukraine is on a map. Americans don't even know what the war's about. It's embarrassing. You got all this yellow and blue bullshit. It's all just accessorizing your fucking Instagram, your social media pages, just so you can, well, Dorothy has a yellow and blue flag, and Sandra has a yellow and blue flag, and I might look like an uncaring person, so I'm going to put a yellow and blue flag, and I'm going to be go Ukraine, go Ukraine. You don't know what the fuck the entire war is about. You have no idea. We're a country of posers. The posers are really. I think the posers, the easily duped. I don't think there's much hope when you just become. I mean, we're just a bunch of easily duped motherfuckers, man. I mean, get real. I'm talking. It's like George Carlin said years ago, and that was when the education system wasn't as bad as it is today. He said, "Imagine how stupid people are. Imagine how dumb people are, how dumb the average American is, and then realize that half the people are dumber than that." So we got some real low-grade morons running around here, and they're making they're taking the people that were intelligent and they're rotting their brains with TikTok, and slathering them up daily, just slathering them from head to toe in praise and information that makes them think that everything they think is right. We're creating a generation of narcissists who think they're the most important thing in the world when actually they're borderline useless because they thought they were going to become an influencer and they learned nothing in their life but TikTok dances. It's like, it's time to party. It's time to have a good time. Let's make this the roaring 2020s, because, I'm not even going to say. Let's enjoy. Like right now, I'm enjoying life. I'm staying in shape. I'm eating well, and we splurge occasionally and go out and enjoy ourselves, and we have people over to have good times, and that's all you can do, man. Enjoy and just suck up the freedom. Suck up the freedom. That's all I got for you. Suck it up and enjoy the freedom. Well, what's the worst thing that could happen? Government doesn't do anything, it keeps things running, and America is great again. Yeah, sure, that could happen, I guess. Sure. But if it don't, be ready. That's all I'm saying. At least you enjoyed the freedom while you had it. And if it doesn't come to fruition, you got freedom for more for life. Sorry you used all that freedom before. No. Me thinks it's best to use your freedoms now. Actually, trying to just catch up on the chat here a little bit. It's just a little jumpy chat. Yeah, I don't even know what this war. Is it just a money deal? You could say, it's not beyond the realm of possibility that they're all in it together. And Putin's like, yeah, let's do this. And, I'll just keep lobbing missiles in there and blowing shit up. And you keep taking the weapons and laundering the money. And, they just kind of would be a stalemate. We'll stalemate this shit. They'd like to never notice how the wars, become more of a stalemate lately, like Iraq, and Iran. I mean, Iraq and Afghanistan, and now Ukraine. We've got a big stalemate going on. Could go on for years. Could go on forever. Just keep bombing and shooting and making that money for the military-industrial complex. I don't know. I have no idea. I know it's not what they tell you it is. You know that. You can guarantee that. It ain't what they're telling you. And it's in. I don't know why. I'm even talking about it. What do you? I don't know how you take the pulse of anything. What do you believe? What do you believe? You believe your fake CNN, your fake Fox polls? I don't believe those. I don't believe there's a pollster out there who hasn't been corrupted. It's like the fact checkers. I mean, we lost the fact checkers like 5-10 years ago. Fact checkers are just completely arms of the government. Yeah, it's true. The government said it's true. Well, it's true. Because we checked it. We asked the government. They said it was true. So it's true. We're the fact checkers. It's the fucking way it is. Oh, I forgot I was supposed to give a shout out to the guys at the NSA listening to me. I appreciate it. Big fans. Let me, if you give me a heads up. I'll be happy to spread the propaganda. I'm going to switch, I'll be born again. I could be born again left. I could be born again right. Nobody delivers, the fake truth like I will. I could, with passion and parody songs about pro-socialism maybe, or pro-authoritarianism. I'm good at that shit. They got me on the big screen at the NSA. I think a lot of people are getting away with a lot of shit because they're busy watching me. They're supposed to squash me, but they're like, we can't stop watching. We can't stop watching. This guy's too good. He's too good. What are we gonna do? Maybe we can capture him and make him do his radio show here at NSA headquarters for us with a gun to his head. Just kidding, guys. Just kidding. So just keep me in mind. You know you guys just doing your job. And, you can tell, nobody else has the fans that I do. Nobody else has captivated the NSA. I'm quite proud of it. It's a feather in my cap. It's a great organization. And I'm proud to maybe one day be a part of it. All right. I got some stuff to do. I appreciate you tuning in. I will be back on Monday for more I'm Right, You're Wrong. And you're not. So F off. I don't know if that made sense. I'm right, you're wrong, so F off. I made it way too wordy. It's a wordy enough title as it is. I'm right, you're wrong, so F off. And I was right while everybody else was wrong way before anybody else. It's fucking bullshit. See ya.